The latter half of this year saw the spotlights on fashion in the UAE, not because of the latest designer boutique launch or a celebrity-endorsed clothing line, but an art exhibition. The Law of Beauty, which was running at the Sharjah Art Museum, showcased drawings and photographs charting 100 years in the world of fashion and promised to illuminate more than changing styles.
The UAE is undergoing something of a fashion revolution. Style has come to the forefront of society in the past couple of decades, with a flurry of big-name brands and haute couture boutiques flooding the malls and drawing the crowds. But it seems that public interest now runs a little deeper than the superficial. The younger generation are increasingly appreciating fashion as an art form and even a career path, and want to learn more about its age-old allure. This is what makes the new exhibition at Sharjah Art Museum, The Lure of Beauty, such an appealing prospect for a whole range of UAE residents.
The idea of fashion amongst the youth, not just today, I mean always it was quite popular, but obviously now with all the access you have, whether it's online or to the media, I mean it's a lot more recently, but the concept and the evolution of fashion was always here. If you walk through any shopping mall or any public place, you would notice even with the local dresses. So for the youth, yes, fashion is a very big thing here. The exhibition consists of around 450 works of different mediums. You have photographs, sketches, illustrations, in addition to magazine covers and negatives. And then at the same time, it was not just randomly displaying artworks. We had to put it in a proper context, to tell a story through these works. So it was done in a chronological way, and it tells you the whole history and the whole evolution of fashion in the European world.
One man who believes wholeheartedly in the power of fashion to educate is Martin Fevers, the collector responsible for this vivacious and varied catalogue of sketches, prints, paintings and photos.
The collection can teach people about the history of art. We have 100 years of art. Can teach about 100 years of fashion. Can teach about traditions of these periods, the idea of women, which are seen on the pictures. So we have photography, we have different kinds of illustrations, we have so many periods. That's what I think they can learn.
It reflects maybe the movement that is already happening here, the changes in fashion. There is a fashion development in the Middle East of the way women wear their abaya.
And there's a local flavour to the exhibition as well.
It's so wonderful to have an Arab fashion designer and not, of course, anyone. This is Sheikh Khalid Al-Qasimi's design, so of course it was no question then in the end to include it in the show, because the works are so great.
And it seems that their faith in this exhibition is well placed. Ever since the launch on September 24th, crowds have been flocking to admire and even learn a little something from these images spanning more than a century.
Yesterday I noticed, apart from the regular loyal visitors we usually get, I noticed quite a lot of new faces and new people even. I was really quite pleased about that and very happy, because we've been working on this since the last 2 years, this whole exhibition, over 2 years. And now to actually see it up on display for the people, for the public to come and actually have a look at and see all the hard work we've done, it was a very, very rewarding experience.
Whilst the UAE has fast become the style capital of the Middle East thanks to malls full of couture clothing, it looks like the market is maturing as people realise that the field of fashion can teach us more than simply how to dress. This is Lucy Taylor for UAE Weekly.